Well, good afternoon. It's June 16th, and that's National Fudge Day. You know, fudge goes way back, all the way back to 1811, when fudge first appeared in the dictionary, meaning to bungle or to screw up. You know, some folks think that the word fudge goes back to 1886 when someone botched a batch of caramels. So they bungled or messed up the caramels, and that became fudge. It was being sold for 40 cents a pound in Baltimore, Maryland in 1886, but it wasn't until 1888 when some seniors in the silent auction at Vassar College in Poughkeepsie, New York offered it for sale on their silent auction. You guys know it's always good to have good homemade treats at a silent auction. You know, fudge really relies on the controlling the sugar crystallization when you're at the softball stage and making candy. I remember my mom and grandma dipping the milk and the sugar into the water and forming that softball stage to know when the fudge is ready. I enjoy fudge on popcorn. My grandma had a great recipe for it, but I also enjoy it as a hot fudge sundae. And with temperatures reaching the upper 100s and feels like over that, it's a good day for a hot fudge sundae. You know, sundaes go back to the 1890s when the blue laws in Evanston, Illinois. Those blue laws were designed for religious purposes to keep people from doing certain things for religious reasons on Sunday. And at Evanston, they were outlawing soda water. Popular at that time were ice cream sodas made with ice cream, soda water, and flavoring. Typically, hot fudge or leftover fudge that didn't set up right. They didn't control the sugar crystallization. So we have Illinois to thank for that. We also have Illinois to thank for Dairy Queen because that goes back to 1940. And of course we have Illinois to thank for no fail fudge because that uses corn syrup, so you don't have to worry about the sugar crystallization. Well, it was a busy week for us at Ag in the Classroom. Everybody's out on the road today except for me. I'm getting ready to go do some FFA stuff. And then tomorrow we'll wrap up 11 Summer Ag Institutes this week. So if you followed us on Facebook, you've seen we've been all corners of the state. Tomorrow we finish up with one in Champaign. Speaking of FFA, I gave a pre-session address yesterday morning, and today I'm meeting with the state officers this evening to go over and further their information and their knowledge about ag literacy. Remember, the one thing I will be giving them is the contact information for every county, so they'll try and reach out to you to schedule ag literacy components during their LTSs. We'll talk more about that in September. Also, I had a chance to visit with some folks at the Illinois School Nutrition Association, our food service providers, on Tuesday. It was a great time talking about Apple Crunch, but also our new Nutrition Ag Mag, the Apple Ag Mag, and also the Protein Ag Mags. They are very interested in our pork, our livestock, and our beef Ag Mag. So keep those in mind as you're working with or you hear from food service directors. Also had a chance to go down to St. Louis for the new Grow exhibit. Really excited about this Grow exhibit because it is a really unique look at what agriculture and how things grow in a science center are. Next week, big week for us. We'll be out at the National Ag in the Classroom Conference in Phoenix, Arizona. Carol will be holding down the fort if you need anything. So look for a report coming up from us from out in Arizona next week. Additionally, Summer Ag Institute participants, our Summer Ag Institute folks, make sure you're working with your forms and getting those in. The quicker you get the forms in, specifically for the grading, the quicker I can submit those and get those ready for Aurora to turn over and turn to transcripts. Remember, it's 6 to 8 weeks after I submit the final grade sheet. So the sooner you get those in, the sooner we'll get those transcripts back to the teachers. We're 1 month away, 4 weeks away from the July 19th deadline for our big grants. Don't forget, we've already got some of your grants in. There was a slight hiccup in our system earlier this week, but we got that all worked out. Everything is just fine, so submit your grants as possible. And as the weather progresses, enjoy yourself an ice cream sundae. Have a great week.